Hello, everybody. Hope you're doing well. I just wanted to share a quick video with you of a thread I posted to Twitter recently about a project I've been working on that I managed to scale to $3,000 of sales in a day. And all of those sales were digital products. So the project I'm talking about is called Visualize Value. And I got this idea after reading a thread by a guy called Naval Ravikant, and it was called Get Rich Without Getting Lucky. And in it, he details a lot of principles about how to figure out digital leverage, productizing yourself, and essentially getting paid for doing the things that you're interested in. So at the time I read this for the first time, I was running an agency business. I was incredibly burnt out and struggling to kind of see a path to a different version of the business that I was currently running, and was just really, really tired. So this is one of the ideas in that thread. Earn with your mind, not your time. And this is essentially where Visualize Value started as this brand or this product that started to visualize these ideas by great thinkers. Just to go back to this idea of agency work, I wasn't getting any compound benefit from working on agency projects. So I'd gotten reasonably competent at selling agency services. So figuring out brands, helping people design products, develop content, and strategize how to market over the long term. I was like, that was all well and good, but there was no two projects the same. So there was no compounding benefit to all of this effort that was going into building these skills. And then if you combine that with the things that I'm interested in personally, it's really philosophy, technology, aesthetics, obviously from the design background, and commerce. Not something that I had done personally. I've never run an e-commerce brand myself before. This is the first time, but it's always been hugely interesting to me. So the kind of final thought in this statement, this series of statements by Naval, was productize yourself. And that's kind of essentially how I came to this idea of Visualize Value, which is a combination of these things that I developed as skills building an agency, and these things that I'm just interested in consuming in my free time. And that took shape of there's a creative constraint that I applied and just started to create content that was black and white, completely uniform in its execution, but just always interpreting different ideas, and always attributing those ideas to the original authors, but thinking through how I could find a way to consistently build reputation by applying my skills to these ideas. So just kept that rule going from when I started last year up until now. So for 6 months, I just went about this strategy, publishing content every day that was recognizable under this brand name, Visualize Value. And most days, making 3 or 4, 5, 6 pieces of content, putting them out. Got connected to a lot of great people. People sort of understood the value of that exercise in the context of their business. So I landed a few consulting clients where I'd help them visualize and articulate their value proposition, so they could convey it to prospects and internal staff and everybody that needed to have a better understanding of how the business operated. This is a visual system for portraying that. So about 3 months after that, started to think about other types of products. We published a book, got a couple of prints made available, and then went down the route of developing digital products. So knowing what I knew about the community at this point, the type of people that were attracted to all of these ideas, and the concepts that had been curated through the brand, you get a sense for what people are interested in achieving personally, and that led me to develop this product called the Daily Manifest, which is essentially a digital file that you download, print out, and organize your day and structure your goals from a long-term, medium-term, and short-term perspective. And then that's supported by a community that you get access to that is full of people that are using the same tools that you are using. So that's kind of created this flywheel effect where we built a network of people that were all working on interesting projects, all had similar goals, all found a ton of value in collaborating and communicating with one another. And the reason I'm sharing this with you is because I never understood the potential of a model like this. Didn't think I could engineer a product, a business out of the things that I was really interested in, and sort of use it as a device to meet great people as well. It's not a $10,000 mastermind or MBA level investment for these things. It's something that we priced to get people in that are serious about learning and committing to growth, but not cost prohibitive to the point where people can't afford to come in and network with each other. So if you're interested, jump in. If you're not, I would suggest checking out the thread by Naval and check out Visualize Value, and you may be able to figure it out by yourself. Cheers.